Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sovereign Earth number 4. And this week we're going to be exploring the beauty of gratitude and its ability to transform. Literally, I think it's truly a magical act, a magical way of being. Anyway, we'll just have a brief look at some of that. I can see a few of you logging in, and I give gratitude for that. Carol, Jennifer, Liz, and others. Thank you. So here's a song. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Rise with the rising sun. Listen with your heart. We are one, we are one, we are one. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Rise with the rising sun. Listen with your heart. We are one, we are one, we are one. Join in if you care to. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Rise with the rising sun. Listen with your heart. We are one, we are one, we are one. So big welcome to everyone and anyone who's joining me, and the beauty of that, the beauty of the ability to log in and join together in this way. So just a brief reminder of the basic ethos or approach to these explorations. So I go back to my visual aid from week 1, if I can work it again. Putting, let's see, heart, putting heart back into the earth. I get that right. Putting heart back into the earth. Putting heart back into the earth. So my whole vision and prayer is for sovereign earth to be at the core of all we do, and that it comes back into the beautiful focus and harmony and appreciation that I believe our ancestors understood a little more than maybe some of us do today. So there's a wonderful word that just sums it up, and the word is day. Wake up, wake up, wake up into the beautiful day. So the word day, we just take for granted, like so much that needs gratitude, and I can do that just like the rest of us. So the word day is related to the word deity. Day, God, divine. It's holy. Each day is literally a divine manifestation. And related to that, I just want to, I love playing with words, as some of you know, and I love the word daisy. And here's one I just picked a little earlier. Daisy. It literally means God's eye. Day, God, day's eye, daisy, the eye of God, the reflection of the sun. Here it is, the beauty and magnificence of the sun in a wee little beautiful flower. So I went looking for that, and I couldn't find one for ages. There were hundreds and thousands of them a little bit earlier in the year, and I found it at the end. Meanwhile, I came across many, many beautiful things like this buttercup, really beautiful, so delicate. And these beautiful filberts, hazels. And the more any of us, more I look at these, the grace and the beauty in the form. And of course, the dear old oak tree, magical. All of these, nature is pure magic. So Einstein said, yeah, gratitude. All these virtues that we can bring together to reincarnate and re-establish and reinvigorate our respect, our reverence, and our love for Mother Earth. So Einstein said, there are 2 ways to live a life. One is to regard everything as being a miracle. And the other way to live a life is to regard nothing as being a miracle. And I think possibly we all know people who fall into those categories. But what's amazing to me is we each get to choose. I get to choose which of those approaches to life is most fitting for me and bears most fruit and most gifts. I think we all know giving gratitude is, as we'll see, we'll explore it a little more. We can complain because rose bushes have thorns, or we can rejoice because thorns have roses. That's another way of looking at it. Everything is sacred, everything is pure, everything is sacred, everything is pure. When I see with eyes of love, when I hear with ears of love, when I hold with arms of love, everything is sacred, everything is pure, everything is sacred, everything is pure. When I see with eyes of love, when I hear with ears of love, when I hold with arms of love, everything is sacred, everything is pure, everything is sacred, everything is pure. So that was a way of representing that in song form. When I see with eyes of love, when I hear with ears of love, when I hold with arms of love, everything is sacred. It's related to gratitude. So a few thoughts just for a moment on gratitude. So when it comes to life, the critical thing is whether you take things for granted or take them with gratitude. And we often take for granted the very things that most deserve our gratitude, as we all know. The best way to pay for a lovely moment is to give gratitude and enjoy it. And in ordinary life, we hardly realize that we receive a great deal more than we give. And it's only with gratitude that life becomes rich. So there are various ways of expressing gratitude. One of them is, there are many ways of giving gratitude, right from the moment when we wake up and celebrate the day. It changes the day. We do a dance or a movement, yoga, a walk in nature, dance of life, a song. Just verbalizing gratitude makes a difference too. So one way we can do that, and we're all familiar with, but possibly like me, you don't always do it, even though I know it makes a big difference, is to give grace. That's an interesting word, isn't it? Grace and gratitude, I think. To give gratitude for a meal, to say grace. And in our own way, to the innumerable beings who have given of their lives, that I may eat this meal and continue my life. To all the people who've given of their time and effort to bring this to my table. To the sun for its warmth and life-giving qualities, to the earth for its nurturing and nourishing, and to water for enabling these plants and all this food to grow. So in our own way, that was just in the moment, but in our own way, giving gratitude it is a magical spell. Giving grace, isn't that wonderful? It's what we used to say when I was a child, let's give grace. So I invite us to give, I invite myself along with you to give grace in the next 24 hours to an individual who we come across or think of. If we don't meet them, ideally in person, but either a text, an email, best of all, face to face. I give gratitude for your being in this world. Those are powerful words. There's an invitation and a challenge. I give gratitude for your being in this world, as I do for each of you here now. There's another song, and I give gratitude to my eldest daughter, Katie, for gifting this to me years ago. She came back from a camp. And it's a very childish song at one level, but so full of hope, optimism, and joy. Everybody is happy inside, they just don't know it yet. Everybody's in love with life, it's the best kept secret. We are made of the stuff of the stars. We dance until we die and then we're born again. We dance until we die and then we're born again. Everybody is happy inside, they just don't know it yet. Everybody's in love with life, it's the best kept secret. We are made of the stuff of the stars. We dance until we die and then we're born again. We dance until we die and then we're born again. Everybody is happy inside, join it, just don't know it. Everybody's in love with life, it's the best kept secret. We are made of the stuff of the stars. We dance until we die and then we're born again. We dance until we die and then born again. We dance until we die and then we're born again. Maybe let's take just a few moments to, in silence, to give gratitude, to call in gratitude. What am I grateful for in my life? What do I give gratitude for at this moment? So I just note when I give gratitude like that, I feel well. I feel a sense of well-being. So it's a gift to others and a gift to myself. I'm reminded of the Sanskrit tat tvam asi, that art thou. So in giving love and giving gratitude, I receive it. And for some of us, that might be easy to give gratitude. For others, I know it can be quite difficult to conjure up. What am I grateful for? For what do I give gratitude? I think it's like using a tool. The more we use it, the more skillful we become at it. Or a muscle. The more I use the muscle, or the more it develops. And so with gratitude too, the more I care to exercise gratitude, the more easily it flows. That's just in the moment, and I think that's true, certainly for me. So a few more thoughts on gratitude just for a moment. Gratitude is the memory of the heart. Gratitude is the memory of the heart. Gratitude is an opener of locked up blessings. An opener of locked up blessings. This is one I love. Gratitude is a currency we can mint for ourselves and spend without fear of bankruptcy. Don't you love that? Gratitude is a currency we can mint for ourselves and spend without fear of bankruptcy. How beautiful is that? Gratitude is the ability to experience life as a gift. It liberates us from the prison of self-occupation, self-preoccupation. It liberates us from the prison of self-preoccupation. Gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but the parent of all others, said Cicero. It's not only the greatest of virtues, but the parent of all others. When I think about that, I can see there's truth in that. And then Nietzsche, the essence of all beautiful art is gratitude. That's a wonderful one from a bardic perspective. The essence of all beautiful art is gratitude. And nothing is more honourable than a grateful heart, said Seneca. Nothing is more honourable than a grateful heart. Here's one just to round this bit off from Seneca, from Confucius. Confucius supposedly said, who knows, maybe he was taught it too. I was complaining that I had no shoes until I met a man who had no feet. Now that's pretty stark at one level, but it's actually, yeah, complaining I had no shoes until I met a man who had no feet. I'm grateful for everything that is me and everything in my life. And I just want to share with you what I regard as one of the most beautiful songs, certainly my favourite in relation to gratitude. I'll say it first. Blessed am I by shining ocean. Blessed am I by skies of blue. Blessed am I by all around me, by this land and by you, by this land and by you. And then the second verse, every plant that grows to feed me, feed my eyes, feed my mouth and feed my eyes. Every grain of sand, every creature, and my kin by my side, and my kin by my side. I'll sing it and I invite you to join me in this if you care to. You might prefer to listen. It's a wonderful gratitude song. Blessed am I by shining ocean. Blessed am I by skies of blue. Blessed am I by all around me, by this land and by you, by this land and by you. Every plant that grows to feed me, feed my mouth and feed my eyes. Every grain of sand, every creature, and my kin by my side, and my kin by my side, that's you, and my kin by my side, and my kin by my side. Blessed am I by shining ocean, blessed am I by skies of blue, blessed am I by all around me, by this land and by you, by this land and by you. Every plant that grows to feed me, feed my mouth and feed my eyes. Every grain of sand, every creature, and my kin by my side, and my kin by my side, and my kinfolk by my side, and my kin by my side. Blessed am I by shining ocean, blessed am I by skies of blue, blessed am I by all around me, by this land and by you, by this land and by you, by this land and by you, by this land and by you. Sometimes a simple song, relatively simple song, can sum up so much of the wisdom of well, any topic. I think there's a song for every occasion. Hundreds of them, and I love them dearly. And I send my love and blessings and gratitude to each of you for being here now, and to this beautiful world. It is, well, yeah, even though at times it can seem challenging and upsetting and sad, it's still a really beautiful world always. And just having shared this journey, yeah, I feel full of gratitude, and I want to share one of Rumi. Who else but Rumi? Oh yes, wear gratitude like a cloak, says Rumi. It will feed every corner of your life. Wear gratitude like a cloak, and it will feed every corner of your life. I think that's beautiful. I think it's true. It's not just words, it's true. So I'll write up the gist of this as a contribution to my vision and dream. I have a dream of sovereign earth being at the heart of all we do, as a culture, as a community, as a society. And I still have to write up some of last week's on silence. And before that was humility. So I'm working my way through what I regard as the key virtues to sustain and develop and re-encourage sovereign earth. Thank you, and I'll bid you goodbye for this evening. Look forward to seeing you next week. Much gratitude. Bye.